Welcome, folks. This is my podcast, Messages to Black Men. Haven't been very consistent about doing this podcast, but folks, after listening, I literally just listened to Roland Martin verbally abuse and bully a black woman on television over the issue of pro-life. Now look, Roland Martin is a stooge for the Democratic Party. He is a stooge for the extremist left-wing part of the Democratic Party. Now let me make this real clear. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's his position, that's his position. If that's what he chooses to do, that's what he chooses to do. If he chooses to be a spokesperson for the extremist, left-wing, anti-black, baby-killing wing of the Democratic Party, cool. There are a wide diversity of political thought, intellectual thought within the black community and particularly amongst black male intellectuals. Wide diversity, tremendous diversity. The problem I have with this particular situation is so typical of left-wing stooges, of Democratic Party stooges who are black men, like Dave Chappelle and Roland Martin and Al Sharpton, is the way they are so disrespectful to black conservative women. I am tired of the way they are so grossly disrespectful in the way they bully black women who don't agree with their liberal politics. I'm sick of it. You don't see that coming from a Rizza Islam, R-I-Z-Z-A, last name Islam, that young brother right there. I don't agree with everything that young brother says and does, but I'm going to tell you something. If he's on a forum with a black woman who disagrees with him politically, he's not going to abuse her. He's not going to bully her. He's going to be respectful, and he's going to be respectful. He's going to honor her. He will let her know, hey, this is where we agree and this is where we disagree. And at times he might get a little passionate, but he's not going to step the line in getting disrespectful and bullying that black woman. That is exactly what Dave Chappelle does. He bullies black women who don't agree with him politically. That is what Roland Martin does. He bullies black women who don't agree with him politically. That's what Al Sharpton does. He bullies black women who don't agree with him politically. Al Sharpton and Roland Martin do it because they know who's putting money in their pockets. They know if that white woman, if that white man hears Roland Martin and Al Sharpton be respectful to a conservative black woman, oh, Negro, come here. We need to come over here to the woodshed and have a discussion. That's the reality. That's the reality. And I'm okay with that as long as people just acknowledge that. But I am not okay with them, and I'm calling them out. Roland Martin, Al Sharpton, Dave Chappelle, and the way they are so disrespectful towards black women who politically disagree with them. And I'm so sick of the way they are so abusive towards black women who are not in agreement with them politically. Brothers, you need to stop that. You need to roll that back. I'm not going to ask you to apologize because that's asking too much of you. There's only so much you can ask of young people. There's only so much you can ask of immature people. So I'm not going to ask that of you, but I am going to say, hey, we draw the line here, brothers. This is where we're drawing the line. That verbal abuse, that bullying, that's got to stop. That's got to stop. You have the audacity to talk about, and I'm specifically referring to Roland Martin, how he's so pro-black, and yet he's up there verbally abusing a black woman, verbally abusing her. He's up there bullying that black woman. He wasn't doing that to no white woman. Oh no, he knows his place. Because he knows that white man's going to give him that call. Man, hey, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but next time you better tone that down. Well, I'm going to leave it right there. Because he knows. Martin knows. Sharpton knows. Chappelle knows. Oh, no, boy. You can say all the nasty things you want about these black conservative women like Candace Owens. You can bully them. You can abuse them. But boy, don't you be doing that to no white woman. Don't you? What, you forgotten about Emmett Till? And so many hundreds of other, well, not hundreds, but other black men who back in the day were lynched for speaking disrespectfully to a white woman, or for eyeball gazing her, eyeball raping her. Huh. What's wrong, boys? And then, but beyond that, outside of that, you can't show more respect for that black woman? And just because she disagrees with you politically, you can't show her more respect than that? You can't show her more honor than that? No, you ain't there's an issue here. There's a problem here. And people know what I'm saying is right. If you disagree with me, let me know. And if you agree with me, let me know. But I'm putting it out there. And you let that Roland Martin know. Brother, you need to put a lid on that. You need to stop that. I mean, that's just flat out wrong. I'm sick of the way you keep abusing and bullying black women just because bullying and abusing those black women who disagree with you politically. Are you serious? Are you serious? What kind of man are we? What are we going to be saying about black men who do that? That's wrong. You know it's wrong. I'm not saying you need to be in agreement with her or she need to be in agreement with you. But that black woman, these black conservative women are consistently and faithfully, they respect a black man that they're in a discussion with or debate with, no matter how heated it might be, they're still respectful to them. But you black men, Sharpton, Chappelle, Roland Martin, no, you don't reciprocate. The overwhelming majority of times you don't reciprocate. I wonder why. Mr. Pro-Black. I'm Nat Turner. I'm revolutionary left. Sounds to me like you're a damn coward. Folks, this is it. Messages to black men. Please subscribe to this channel. You can tell others about where you can find this podcast wherever podcasts are done.